welcome to the pilot episode of Negosentro Studio. This podcast is your go-to for all things business, travel, diverse interests, and so much more. I'm your host, Karen Garcitos, and today we have a very special guest joining us to discuss about the exciting event in the travel industry. With us is Maria Paz R. Alberto, a veteran in the travel and tourism sector with a wealth of experience and accolades. Maria is the president of ARC Travel Express and currently serves as the president of the IATA Travel Agencies Association and a board of trustees of the Pacific Asia Travel Association focused on education. Welcome, Maria. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you, Karen. I'm looking forward to our interview.
All right. I know a lot of people are waiting for your insight on what's happening in the tourism sector right now. So let's dive right in. Maria, can you share with us your background and experience in the travel industry?
Yes, I've been in travel for 40 years. I established my company, Art Travel Express, in 1984. So we're going to be 40 this year. And I can say that it has not been um, very smooth, of course. We always have challenges, international challenges too, which of course are beyond our control. And of course, most recent is the pandemic.
Wow, 40 years. I can only imagine the challenges that you've been through, a lot of changes in the tourism sector. Um, Post-pandemic era, Miss Maria, what do you think is the biggest shift or the changes in the travel market that you have observed so far?
After this pandemic, we travel agencies had to shift and to pivot to the digital space because a lot of people, especially now, would like to communicate with you instantly, efficiently, and most importantly is at the speed that they want to. Let's say they ask you for a question, they want the answers now. Anyway, what happens is everything is done online. They call you, of course, and they pay digitally. So everything is like they don't have to come to my office to make bookings. They make reservations with me, of course, through Viber, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, all the different tools that they can. That's been happening since the start of the pandemic.
That's so true. I personally, I'm that kind of traveler. I want everything in a snap. I mean, if I have
Yeah.
questions, I want it right away. So it's annoying if I message a page and I don't get a reply ASAP. So speaking of digital transformation, in today's digital age where online resources for travel are easily available, do you still see the value in tapping into travel agencies? What are the pros and cons? Because a lot of people are doing DIY travel, but some people would still prefer um, going to travel agencies for hassle-free transaction.
Well, I have seen a drastic change, Karen. A lot of people think that they can get the best package, they can get the best arrangement by doing it themselves. In fact, I would always say the market is not back to its original, like pre-pandemic times. There are flight disruptions, flight cancellations. Of course, these are things that are beyond the control also of the airlines. But still, if you have a travel agent, you can call a travel agent anytime, 24/7. We'll try to solve whatever problems you have. You might get stranded in a place because your flight's canceled, and we can just make arrangements. We talk to the airlines concerned. But if you book your ticket directly with the airline, who's going to help you, right? It's just a computer. It's a chat GPT. It's AI that's doing it. Where's the personal touch? So I would always think that having a travel agent would help you go through a seamless travel experience.
I totally agree. I've traveled using the DIY method, and I've also traveled having a travel agency, and I can see the difference. Especially during flight cancellations. To be honest, it's easier to get a refund through a travel agency than straight to the airline. That's so true, and they're very reassuring. Na no, we got you, and your money is safe, and that you will be able to get back on track when you travel. Ms. Maria, you have an upcoming event, which is the Travel Madness Expo 2024. It's fast approaching. What can attendees look forward into? Are there any particular highlights or new features they should be excited about?
Oh, yes. Travel Madness will be on July 12 to 14 at SMX Halls 1 to 4. What is very important is the fact that we have majority of the airlines joining the event. We have about 30 airlines that will be joining Travel Madness. And I can honestly say, expect the best rates that you can get for your future trips. After all, Travel Madness is about giving the consumers the best choices, not just with tickets, hotels. Of course, our resorts are there to promote our local destinations. And of course, we are also promoting destinations which are favorite of the Filipinos. Most importantly is you can travel at on installment, fly now, pay later on BPI, which is our credit card partner. And I do hope, Karen, that our viewers will take a chance to visit and look for themselves and see for themselves the value of going to a travel expo. Because some people think that no, I don't need to go to a travel expo. I can just go online and all that. Because the rates that are being offered by our exhibiting travel agents are not available online. I repeat, it's not available online. So if you see a very good rate, of course, you will see very attractive rates. Then you have to go to Travel Madness.
Totally sold. I'm coming. Who
Oh,
doesn't love
yes, Karen. I'll see you on the opening, okay?
right? Who doesn't love promos and all these exciting deals? I'm a fan of going through two expos, and I can attest to that. Some of the deals, if not all, most of the deals are not really available online. It's the best deals you can get. So I encourage all our viewers right now to, join us there, see it for yourself, experience everything that they have prepared for all of us. I'm sure you have bucket list destinations on your mind. This is your chance to, you know, plan your travel ahead and really get the most out of it. Ma'am, before we wrap up, are there any final words you want to impart to our viewers, tips for traveling, or any message for those who would want to try and explore the travel expo that's coming this July?
Oh, I just want to inform the traveling public that it's always good to go to a licensed travel agent. You know, Karen, what's been happening the past few years because of, let's say, social media, people can just put on promos and look at their, they don't even have an office address. So if there's any problem, where do you go, right? And in fact, what I want to say is your money is very valuable. Of course, you save up for a trip that you've been waiting for, longing for, then only for you to get swindled or scammed. So I really suggest that you always look and as ahead of PIATA, where we are all IATA agents, please do look at our website and see for yourself and call any one of the members because it's always best. Please do check the people or the travel company you're dealing with. You might find something that's very cheap, you know, Karen, the saying that goes that okay, cheap, good luck, and that's all, Karen. And I hope they all visit Travel Madness because I personally chose all the exhibitors at Travel Madness, and you'll be sure that you will get the best rates ever.
I totally agree. Not everything that's very affordable online is legit. So don't be scammed. Be a wise traveler, you guys. I know we get too excited to travel and we have a lot of things in mind, but it's good to travel when you have peace of mind.
Right.
Especially when your travel is upcoming, you don't want to stress out whether your flight's going to push through or are there really tours waiting for you, stuff like that. Let's get that out of our head and be sure to get a reliable agent for your travel. Thank you
That's
so
right.
much. Now, for
Thank you, Karen.
and for giving us a glimpse into the exciting Travel Madness Expo 2024. To our viewers, be sure to mark your calendars and attend this fantastic event. Once again, thank you, Maria, for joining us
Thank you,
today.
Karen. And
And
see you
that's,
on July 12th.
yes, see you. We will be there, that's for sure. And that's it for
Okay.
today's pilot episode of Negosentro Studio. I'm Karen Garcitos. Stay tuned for more exciting discussions. And as always, keep exploring and stay curious. Bye.
Bye.